Good morning, boys and girls, and welcome to week one Natural Sciences and Technology. Grade 6 lesson on electricity, electrical circuits, and circuit diagrams. On today's lesson overview, you should learn basic concepts of electricity, such as components, current, positive and negative charges, and simple circuits. You should acquire and develop scientific, technological, knowledge as well as knowledge of the process and designing skills related to carrying out investigations and solving problems that are related to electricity that will enable you to design, make, or connect simple electric circuits. Today's learning objectives. By the end of this lesson, you should be able to name two electric charges, define electric current, define electric charges, and name as well as drawing at least 3 symbols of electric components. Now that we know our lesson objectives, let us watch our first video titled Merry Run. While doing so, I want us to pay attention on the movement. Enjoy! I hope you paid attention to the movement of the marbles and the colors, that they two colors, red and blue. Now I want you to assume that these marbles are electrons, negatively charged electrons, a positive and a negative electron. The movement of these marbles is like the movement of the electrons or negative charges within a wire. With that being said, I want us to watch our second video with this mind the movement of electrons that move like marbles within an electric wire. Here comes our second video.
Electricity is a flow of charged particles. A battery is a chemical device capable of converting stored chemical energy into electrical energy. As you know, batteries have two terminals or ends labeled plus and minus. Copper is the most common metal used in wires. In this animation, a conductor is connected to each terminal of a battery. Electrons start to move, traveling from the negative terminal towards the positive terminal. This is electricity. Our circuit also demonstrates a switch, a device for turning the electricity off and on. The switch does this by creating an opening in the circuit. This is an actual circuit similar to the one in the animation. The wires I am using have metal alligator clips connected to their ends, making it easy to connect. The metal in these wires is covered in plastic. Plastic is an electrical insulator. The current from our low-voltage battery will not flow through the plastic, but easily travels in the copper wire under the plastic. Connecting and disconnecting the wire creates a simple switch, turning the light off and on. A wall switch does the same thing. The plastic lever and cover plate protect you from the high voltage used in this circuit.
From these videos, you should have learned that electricity is the flow of electrons through a wire or a conductor which produces electricity called current electricity. And the electric components, the light bulb, wire, battery, and the switch. These are the pictures of how they look like, as well as the picture that shows the symbols, the bulb, the wire, the switch, cell, and battery. Now that we know these components, let us see how they light the bulb up. Here I'm going to put away the resistor, use the wire, maybe a couple of wires, and then the switch, extend my wire and add more wire, make it longer, 10. And then I'm gonna put my battery just as I reach the switch, as that's my energy supplier, as we've had on the video before, and extend my wire make sure that it goes onto the side before I add more bulb, because our bulb is going to show us if there is a flow of current or not. Then finally I get to put my bulb on, and then after I've put my bulb on, I'm just gonna switch this close the switch and open it, and then we're gonna see what happens. There we go, my bulb is on. Just bring it just a little bit down so that we can see. When my switch goes on, we can see the chemical energy is burning, converting chemical energy into electrical energy. When we put the switch on, the electrons or the negative charge is flowing and it lights up our bulb. And then I change into symbols. We've seen those, the switch there on your left. So that's just basically it. I hope we can complete our worksheet and excel on it and ask questions if we don't understand some of the things we've learned today. Then comes my favorite part of the lesson, game time. Okay, boys and girls, the rules are simple, they're easy. You have to pick a short card that has a word on it and then read that word out loud. And then pick a long card and read it out loud. And then compare the short card and the long card definition if they go together. If the definition you picked for the long card is wrong, then you have to give us the definition for the short card and give us the right word for the long card. Let me pick mine. Purple, battery. What is a battery? I think I know what is a battery. Let me pick my second card. Is the flow of electrons through a conductor? Grammatically correct, but no. A battery has a positive and a negative charge. It converts chemical energy to electrical energy. So the flow of electrons through a conductor should be current. Yes, no. It can't be current. It's electricity. Let me go ahead and pick my third card and see what it has in store for me. I am going to go ahead and reveal my third card. Let me see. Let me not go in order. Powder blue. What does it want to have for me? Electricity. Electricity. What is electricity? I know that electricity is produced when there is a flow of negative charges. It lights up the bulb when the switch is on. But is it the flow of electrons through a conductor? No, it can't be. That should be current. But then let me reveal my fourth card and see what it has for me. I'm going to go with yellow. Reserves chemical energy that can be transformed into electrical energy. Yes, I said that and I got it right. That's the battery. That goes with the battery. That means I have my last short card, which is current electricity, which is just what is next to it. The long card is the flow of electrons through a conductor. The last one should be the red one, and it should be electricity. Electricity is produced when negative charges move orderly in a path, conductor, or a circuit. Oh yes, I hope you got it right and you were playing along. If not, please revise definitions. And I'll see you next time for attending the lesson. Thank you so much.